My connection with Racine Art Council is, from a band director point of view, we have a certain percentage of students that would not play in bands if it wasn't for the LINK program sponsored by the Racine Art Council. They provide us with instruments, which we in turn then can give to our students that are needy financially and couldn't afford an instrument and therefore wouldn't be in band. It's a really wonderful, wonderful program. Even if they play the instrument for like 5 years in a row, then the Racine Art Council actually gives them the instrument. If not, then we roll through this in stock. Some we give back. If we have an instrument that nobody's going to be using for a while, we give that back so some other school can do that. One of the really nice things they did for me personally and my band here at the Real School is they had a drum set. They asked me if I needed one. I says, well, I have one. And I says, why don't you call the other schools? And apparently they did call the other schools, and they didn't want it. They called me back and said, Dan, we have this brand new drum set. And I said, oh, please, I'll come get it. And here it is right here, and it plays all over the state in parades, and we go to other states and play, and we're really happy to have it. Well, certainly the biggest impact is students that would not be in band except for being supplied an instrument. Another really wonderful thing the Racine Art Council does for my band specifically is every year at Party on the Pavement, which is about the end of September, they have us play right in front of the Racine Art Council on the street. Something we look forward to, but is always, it's very challenging to take a high school band and to learn 2 hours of music in 3 weeks. We've been successful. The kids are, they know in September that we are laying it down because we're going to be performing outside at Party on the Pavement in front of the Art Council. And it's also just wonderful to have support through the Racine Art Council if I ever need anything or need to talk to somebody. And I go to Bonk, the Bonk programs every so often because they're wonderful too. I think it's important to the community because if you don't have a group like the Art Council bringing some of these things to light, you would never experience them. I said I'd like to go to the Bonk things when they have them. I'm college educated, yet when I go there I feel stupid. The way I say the sky is blue, and some of these authors describe the sky in such a wonderful way that I would never be able to describe the sky like that. I just say, oh, it's blue. Well, that's pretty boring. When they do different band things, many of my students, they have a Memorial Day Monument Square Art Festival, and they have my students' small groups play for that. They supply our community with art that's visual, art that's that you can hear, opportunities for people of all ages to express themselves. And if you would take that all away, how drab and gray our community would be. It would just be terrible. So I think they do a lot to help our community. An Arts Council story or memory. Oh, I have a really fun one. This would have been at one of the Monument Square festivals. They had a bunch of stuff on display, and maybe it was instruments, and there was a string group playing on stage right here, like a violin and maybe a cello were playing, and there was an accordion in the mix of all this stuff, all these instruments. And I picked this accordion up because I play accordion, and I started playing some music from Fiddler on the Roof, and the violin player, literally right in the middle of the song, she just walked off the stage, came over by me, and we were playing, like If I Had a Rich Man together, just right in the middle of everything. It was really, 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 really fun, and we just had a crowd, and we did several of the songs from Fiddler on the Roof on this just completely just off the top of our heads. It was wonderful that she came over here and played. I have no idea who she is, but was just a wonderful player, knew all the music. My biggest thing about the Art Council personally is that without those people doing their things with the LINK program, it impacts my band, my job, my students, my friends every single day. So that's the most important thing for me. Any of you that have instruments sitting in closets and basements on shelves, LINK stands for Lonely Instruments Need Kids. And any of your instruments that are laying around, they are lonely, and they do need kids. And the kids are excited to get instruments, and they will fill them full of energy and love. So don't forget the LINK program through the Arts Council, and thank you. We have a great drum set. We have lots of great other instruments from the Arts Council, and it's just really a wonderful thing that we get this in an area and of students that are lower income and really need the help. So thank you very much. The positive power of art.